Good morning again. I wanted to show another one since I'm totally exhausted and having a second cup of coffee, which I'll regret later. Because after a night of not sleeping, I'll end up not sleeping again tonight unless I go. As soon as the sun pops out, I'll go outside and wear myself out some. But we're looking at the Bosch Tarot here, which is another one of the decks that I got because it's artwork. And I like the look of it, and I've seen it before in person because I went to a town called Galax, Virginia, which might be the witchiest little town in all of Virginia. There's two like witchy stores there, or whatever you call them, mystical, I don't know what you call them. But she was playing with this while I was in there shopping. And it got a little weird at one point. I told her I felt like I was being followed. I was only joking. But there were a couple other people in the store. It was near Halloween time. So, they were going in because she had this fancy Halloween display in the window. But then she launches into some, the spirits that inhabit her business. And the two stores are right beside each other. I mean, one is like a healing crystal shop with witches, and the other one's just a witch who has some society coven or whatever there in Galax. But it's nice. It's a long drive, but it's about the closest. But anyway, she was playing with these, and I saw them. I thought, well, I'd like to get those, but it's been a while since I was there, so I saw them on Amazon, and here they arrived yesterday with all the other boxes of stuff, which is what kept me awake last night. Almost like a kid on Christmas morning kind of thing. But again, it's another low Scarabeo, which has the cool box and the little beetle bug thing, whatever it is. And some cool pictures. There's not a lot about the artist on here. There's a little quote on the back. I guess it's a quote. No, it's just a sentence. The opening of a window into the unconscious fears of the human being through the dreamlike and disturbing symbolism of the great Flemish painter. I'm not sure I'd want to go with that unconscious fears thing too much, but okay. That's a Bosch Tarot. Get the box out of there. And there is a little book, but again, just not as you'd like a little bit about the artist, but hey, I guess that's what Google is for, our extra brain. So, I could learn more if I wanted to. And I've heard of them and seen some of these before. Not sure if I remember which ones exactly, but I'm sure everyone has at some point. But here it is compared to I'm a standard US Games tarot card. So as usual, it's almost perfect except along the edge. A perfect match, that is. That's the back of the card. And you can see what looks to me to be the Hermit card. Or as it says on here, L'Ermetta. L'Ermetta. Guess that's Italian. I don't know. The Hermit. But it has most of the card except for this strange insect thing. He seems to be in an egg or something. I don't know. It's strange. There's water. You could go on forever looking at it, I guess. That's it right side up. And that's it upside down. And this is the Fool card. El Mato. Which I think is actually Madman. I don't know. And that's one strange dog. Demon dog. He's got the cane. I don't see he has a satchel or wallet, as they call it, of any kind. That's interesting. Look at that eyeball. Look at his face. Wow. Anyway, let's speed this one along because I like it, but I don't want to dwell on it like I did last time. When it takes forever to process long videos, and it doesn't really help much. Hopefully, I gave you a nice long look. You can always pause. This is the cups. And not necessarily on these, but on some of these, it reminds me of like, you know, Nickelodeon cartoons or one of those other channels the kids would watch. It's like kids progress from Disney to Nickelodeon and then back to Disney for those soap opera kind of things like Hannah Montana used to be. Boy, did she grow up into something. Here is the denarii, which is the pentacles. And that's what I mean there. I'll get a pointer instead of jiggling the table. The faces on some of these little odd cartoonies. And there's not a lot of effort on the background. It's like a lot of repetition, but that's okay. Still cool to look at, right? Here we go with the bastoni, or the wands, I guess. And again, some very strange expressions and faces, almost a rat, but a human rat. I'm sure some people wouldn't enjoy this at all, but these are human. That's interesting. And last is the spade, I guess, swords. And you can see the different rat, almost like characters. That's a bird there. It's like a dwarf or something. An alligator, like. Interesting. I'm not sure about riding the griffin nude, but hey, she's gonna go after somebody. I'd look out, buddy. Pick up your sword. She's coming. So that's a look at the Bosch Tarot. And not to make this too long, so with that, as I collect these, I got one more to do today, and I might give up and go outside. I see the sun peeking out. So with that, I'll say peace.